Hello guys, I'm back. I am back. Thank you so much for being patient. I'm Katie Mikey. I'm a psychic medium. Now I am back from visiting my Wix store and I have one of those boxes left. Unfortunately, if you did pay the shipping, it was because I programmed it at 100 instead of 99. Okay? So sorry. Now, don't worry, I'm going to return the shipping to you if you paid through PayPal. If you didn't, I will make sure that there is an extra special something in there for you. So, thank you so much for coming back. Here I am. We are ready to do some more readings for you guys. And I do see that there is one mystery box available left. There's one box left. Okay, so if you're interested in that, as of right now, there is one left. You can click the link in my bio. All right, here we go. You guys ready to get started? I know I had to leave. I had to come back. I had to fix a few things. What I'm going to do right now is make sure that I'm still going to return your shipping. All right. Okay, we're going to get going. Let's go. We're going to get going on some readings here. I do have one left. Okay, maybe you guys check that out in a little bit. We'll go back and we'll see if that's still in there. Okay, Kelly, here we go, Kelly. What blocks do you have? What crystal do you need to balance that block, that chakra? What do you need to know? Ooh, 2 cards came out. Okay. Aragonite and garnet. Now, I do have to say, whenever I get garnet, I do feel like health-wise, like physical health-wise, garnet is supposed to be really good for like blood flow and stuff like that. So, I don't know if you have any problems with that, but this says ignite your passion. And this is also release emotional baggage. And you notice how they're both red. This is telling me to go to your sacral chakra. So if you want to do some meditations, if you are like, okay, at least I have a starting point, go to YouTube, type in sacral chakra guided meditation, and this is definitely for you. So aragonite, I do have a lot of aragonite. I do have some around here. There's some aragonite. There you go. I only have garnet as like maybe one garnet left. Oh, yep, here it is. Cherry garnet. Look, there it is. Boom. Okay, so you don't ever need huge crystals, okay? All right. Thanks so much for coming back, guys. There's only one box left, and I may have changed it just in time for that one box. I will return your shipping. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I put in $100 minimum instead of $99. I wasn't thinking that. So, sorry. Okay, here we go. Ashley, something your angels need you to know. Azurite. Azurite is get laser focused, okay? Azurite is like having your mind and your heart connection, okay? So this is telling me that you really need to be more focused on what I feel like you're being intuitively told things. Like you're being maybe an image of a project or something that you spark interest in doing, or like you find yourself like in a rabbit hole on Pinterest. Like you need to start expressing yourself. I feel like you're getting messages intuitively how to open up your heart chakra, how to have a heart chakra awakening. And I feel like it's through creativity, but it's about letting yourself focus in on that, because I do feel like a lot of us might have this mentality that if we're not doing anything, we're not getting anything done. But sometimes we just need to express. Okay, sometimes we just need to express ourselves. All right. Okay, perfect. All right, now I do have to say I have no boxes left. And for Katie, Crystal, and Cindy, even though I will probably send you guys more stuff anyway, You guys, I will return your $8.99. Okay, that overpaid. I just want to let you guys know. Okay. So sorry that happened. Nobody's perfect. All right, here we go, Connie. What do you need to know, Connie? And maybe next week I'll come up with like another creative way to, I'll come up with like another creative way to make crystal boxes or do another like personalized reading that has to do with crystals. I just, I didn't know it'd be so successful. So let's see how that works. And yeah, this is going to be so much fun connecting with you guys. Okay. Kara or Kara, message from your guides. What crystal do you need in your life? Okay, lepidolite. Lepidolite is a stone of, on here it says recall your dreams. But specifically, maybe there are messages in your dreams that you need to pay more attention to, or maybe you're not dreaming, or because you're not sleeping long enough, or whatever the thing with the dreams is, if there's a reason I'm supposed to say this, but I don't feel drawn to this, to be honest with you. I feel like I have to tell you something completely different. I feel like it's anxiety related. Lepidolite is like a lithium-based stone, and it's been used in the past, like ancient medicine, for anxiety. And when I was just starting my awakening process, I had 4 kids already, and I was getting triggered like crazy being a mother to heal. So I would wear lepidolite, and it really helped calm me. I felt like it really helped calm me. It helped me focus. It helped me to relay that anger into actual fear. Like, what was the fear behind the anger that I would get, or when I would, let's say I got triggered by something my kids did or whatever. So lepidolite is super good for anxiety. So that's how I feel like you're supposed to use this more. Yay, I'm back. Let me show you. I have it right here in this jewelry box, actually. I do have some lepidolite. If you ever have a hard time finding it, let me know. I can put this up in my store. I only have one. This is a lepidolite necklace or a pendant. Let me see it. So, who knows? Maybe I'll put it up in my store. Or you can find me on Instagram and DM me. Okay. Sign me up. Anxiety. Sign me up for some lepidolite. I don't know how many pieces of lepidolite I have. I might just have that one. Okay. Here we go. I really want to thank you guys. I do appreciate you guys being so like receptive to that creative idea that I had with the jewelry boxes and the reading. So thank you. I am so tickled pink. All right, Shimmy. Something you need to know. Block in your life. Okay. Now I got Angelite for you. Angelite, it says support is all around you. This could be a connection to the divine, but I also do feel like I'm supposed to go into your dreams with this one. So that's odd. But I do feel like you do have the ability to make connections with the divine, with spirits, with energy, with people who have passed in your dreams. And you may even have done that before. And I do feel like you just have to bring that into the physical world. And the reason that it might be happening, or your dreams might feel like a different world, is because your dreams happen without the subconsciousness, without the super ego. And the super ego is basically what society thinks about us. And in reality, in the 3D, we might still walk and talk with consciousness and awareness of what other people are thinking about us, what they think about what we're doing, what their opinions are, what societal norms are. And when we dream, that goes away. Okay? So if you guys ever feel like that's why you have such raw or weird dreams, it's because there's nothing weird about it. It's just weird according to society. And yes, think about dreams this way, guys. 1959. Okay, we developed the atomic bomb, I think, in 1955, And then in 1959 was the first study ever on dreams. Dement and Kleitman were two researchers. Actually, Dement was Kleitman's student, and they did the very first study on dreams ever. And it was then that they discovered that our eyes twitch. It was then that they discovered what REM was. And guess what? It took them 9 times to try to publish that research article because society thought dreams were too out there. Society thought that that was weird that we all experience like episodes of sleep and that we do it in cycles throughout the night. So it took 9 times, guys. We developed the atomic bomb before we knew that our eyes moved back and forth while we slept. All right? We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about dreams enough. Okay? All right, here we go. Cassie, what do you need to know? And don't forget, guys, I have readings half off today. So normal price for a 2 to 8 minute reading is $44, and they are priced at $22 today. So if you've been looking to get a reading, here's your chance. Medical, fertility, North Node, past life. All I ask is if you do something with a North Node, if you want a North Node reading, please give me your birthday, time, and place. Okay? That's the only reading I need that for. I got a bunch of cards that fell on the floor. I got to get them. And if it seems like I have a lot more energy today, I gotta tell you that I started drinking a different coffee. It's a dark roast mushroom coffee. And I never thought I would say this in a million years. But it tastes so much better than coffee. It tastes so much better than coffee. Top shelf grind. I got it on Amazon. It is $20 for this 10 ounce, but it does make me think about when I drink coffee more. So if anybody is looking for a mushroom coffee or they feel they're being drawn to a mushroom type of drink, that one is delicious, okay? Delicious. Yeah, if you've been thinking about it, like my husband doesn't drink coffee and he was amazed. I mean, I use plant-based creamer, plant-based sweetener. So like when I was anxious to try this, but when I did, it was so good. It was so creamy, and I used less coffee than I usually do in my coffee maker, okay? So I got this on Amazon. I bought it at like 4 p.m., and I got it the next day at 4 p.m. Yay, you just purchased a reading. Yay, thank you. I look forward to connecting with you guys. You guys purchased a lot of readings from me this week, and I got to most everyone except for like 4 people. So if you purchased a reading from me like a past day or 2, be patient. You're going to get your reading next, and then I'm going to start working on the next people that are coming through along with the crystal jewelry boxes, okay? I am so excited, getting creative. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so don't worry, guys. I am going to... I already remember that. Okay. So let me just get to my page to see if anybody has purchased, and then we're going to switch decks. You guys ready to do, I'm going to use my 5-cent Oracle deck. So if any of you are looking to get into tarot and you're kind of scared and you're like, I don't know which deck to get for tarot, this deck, the tarot deck, it's similar to tarot. It doesn't have the specific images as tarot, but the reason I like it is because it has words all around it, which is in reverse when it comes up the right way or in reverse. So, hey Brenda, hi, how are you? Yes, I am doing readings. So I like to use this deck because I never sat and studied tarot until later on. I started before, it's, you know, the fake it till you make it, that was me. And guess what? I put a series of videos together to teach you how to do just that. I actually created a Patreon. I know a lot of you guys have heard me talk about it. I have 3 different tiers. The middle tier is actually the Hierophant, where you're going to learn how to use tarot, how to read tarot, oracle cards, how to give readings, how to set up your own business, what to use to do that, how I did it. So if you're looking to supplement your income or create a life doing that, there will be a tier that will allow that, okay? So, okay. Jojo, your Brendan Santo was spot on. Unfortunately, he died, but was found in a logjam in the Red Cedar. In the Red Cedar. Oh my God, in one of my dreams, I remember looking up at a sign, a green sign, and it said cedar. That's insane. But I know that. Okay, here we go. Scrolling down a little bit. You got your body scan today, Mel? Oh, Mel, yes, it really resonated with you. Good. All right, let me tell you guys a little bit about my medical readings. So when I first started out, I actually gave a medical reading my very first time without realizing it. Okay, talk about scary. I had read someone's energy and told them that I saw their chest felt inflamed and it was red. And I had seen 2 yellow spots like in their pelvic area. But at that time, I had no idea I was even doing a medical reading. It was the first time I had ever done a reading. So I just told her, go get these checked out because I feel like in my gut, I can't not tell you this. And it was like a month or 2 went by and she called me back and it was actually with pictures. She sent me pictures of her surgery. She goes, well, you were right. I had stage 3 breast cancer, but they caught it just in time. We're doing the chemo treatment, so everything will be fine. And that was the moment that I kind of went public as a psychic medium because I realized I had something that might be able to help people. And it's better off trying than not trying. So if you do want a medical reading, they are half off. Don't go to the medical reading. Go to where it says 50% off reading and then just type in what you want. Now, I'll tell you a couple ways. You can do a fertility medical reading. Okay. You can tell me, I just want a body scan and whatever comes through or whatever I ask, the most important will come through. You can say that you have specific symptoms. What's the origin of them? A lot of people do that. So, all right, here we go. Let's keep going a little bit. Actually, I need a sip of water. I need just a sip of water. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start doing readings. Cassie. Okay, something your guides need you to know, Cassie. I feel like I see you hanging on to something for dear life. Okay, I just got the world in reverse, so this is telling me that there is definitely something that you're holding on to that is keeping you from growing. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Look, it says stunted growth on there, and I do feel like it just isn't what you thought it was going to be. I don't know if this is a relationship or a job. It's a job. But I feel like there's no fulfillment in it. I feel like you just keep thinking that there's more, but there's not. It's unfulfilling you. What do? Follow your intuition. I do feel like you're probably getting some signs, some creative signs. You just don't know how you're going to do it. But that's okay. We don't always need to know the answer. But we just have to be open to different avenues. And I feel like the more open you are to saying, okay, you're right, this is not working anymore. This is not leading me to the path that I want. Show me the path that I need to see. And then just open your eyes. Look around. Okay? It might be right in front of you. And it may not be the full picture because sometimes we are not given the full picture because it's scary. Sometimes we're given a little window, a little tiny, tiny window. We're given this little tiny window of a peek. And we say, okay, I can get there. And we get on our bike and we go. And then once we get there, it gets a little bit bigger. And a little bigger. And a little bigger. Until we're there. So, take a leap of faith. And if you're afraid, it means you're doing the right thing. Because we don't want to take the choice that was based on a fear decision. Okay? All right, who's next? Chris. Okay, Chris. All right. Ooh, I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like in your energy, I feel a lot of loss. Do you feel a lot of loss right now? Do you feel like things are leaving your life or people are leaving, people passing away? Like that's, I just feel, oh, you got a box. Yay. Thank you. I just feel like a loss of some sort. Like do you feel like you missed something or... Let me go a little bit deeper because it's like a longing. It's a missing of something. And I feel like I feel foggy. Okay. I feel like I'm holding on to some things that are no longer here or some people that are no longer here. And I'm still asking the same questions about why they're not here instead of just accepting it to see why it's not in your life right now. You lost both your parents. Okay. I'm so sorry. There's, if it was recent, definitely, I feel like, do you feel lost because of that? Like, does that, like, what do I do now? Where do I go now? Like, there's just this, I feel like there was an old way of living. Now there's got to be a completely new way of living, and that's scary. But that's okay, because you get to decide what it is you want. You get to decide what the new routines are. You get to decide what to do with your time. You get to decide what to do for you. Okay? Yes, send Chris some love. So if you want to ask about specific questions, please go ahead and click the link in my bio. I see a lot of you guys have already purchased readings. Awesome. Thank you. So I see Rhonda in here, and Crystal, and Jen, and Sherlina, if I said your name right, Melissa. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Let's do a little bit more here. Celia. Okay, Celia. Oh, there's a Katie M in here. That's my name. I got to do you too. Celia. This flew. I didn't even see it. Celia, this is for you. There's 2 decisions. Okay, there's something going on. And I do feel like this will pass, but all right. You may not fully be aware of the right choice, but you're fully aware of the fear-based choice, or you're just focused on what you want to happen. But I feel like this is a test for you. I feel like you're stuck between 2 things, and guides are like, this is a test, because we want her to look inside. We want her to go inside, and we want her to see the motivation for her decisions. Where is the origin of the motivation for your decisions? And I feel like they're telling me, go back, go back, go back. I keep getting go back, go back, go back, go back. So I feel like, let's say you wake up every day and you do the same thing, or maybe you yelled at someone. Why did I do that? Oh, because I was anxious. Why was I anxious? Because this happened. Why did that happen? Just keep going back, keep going back. Why does this cause anxiety in you? Oh, well, it happened. My mom used to do this. Okay, well, why did your mom do this? I don't know. Maybe she didn't know how to parent, and maybe you just gonna realize, oh, wow, my mom did it to me. That's why I'm doing it. Like, it's just some origin. Like, I just feel like you got to go back and find the origin of things. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Behaviors. Okay, I'm trying to purchase a one-on-one with you, but the weekends are all blurred out. Okay, so we need to open up some weekends. Okay, I can open up some weekends. Let's just do it right now, if I know how to do it. Here we go. I'll do that. I'll open up my schedule. I won't be able to do you mean like Saturday and Sunday as far as weekends? I'm so sorry. I'm not on like normal time anymore. I don't think I'm even in 2022. Is it 22? I almost said 21. Okay. We're talking about like Saturday and Sundays, right? Okay. Lubova, message for you. And if I say your name wrong, I am so sorry. All right. So if you've had setbacks, it's because you're overworked and you're not able to put the fullest of yourself and your energy into everything. That's too spread out. You're too spread out right now. And I feel like your guides are like I see your, oh my gosh, I feel like I see your guides wanting to go in your house and like take stuff away. Like there's this energy of you having so much that you can't see the light of day without all of this stuff. Like you don't know what life exists without all of this stuff. You can't even figure out how it would exist with all of this stuff. And I feel like this is draining you. It causes more procrastination because you have so much stuff to do. And I feel like a lot of us are going to be, I feel like a lot of you are going to have the same call to simplify your life. Okay? Simplify. That's what I keep getting. Simplify, simplify. Yes, I talked about opening up hours on the weekend. I just asked if you meant Saturday and Sunday. Like, was there a specific day? I don't know if Friday is considered a weekend. I don't even know what day. It's so hard to even know what day it is. All right. Manifest. All right. All right, I think I'm going to switch up my decks here. I told you I was going to use this deck before. All right, my Crystal Tarot deck. The reason I like this, if you are new to tarot, this is really cool, okay? So not only does it have a crystal at the top that you can use, it also has a beautiful like phrase or saying or like positive affirmation if you get this card, okay? The one thing that I would consider is if you use this deck and you get it in reverse and you're kind of learning about it, the phrase might be the opposite. Maybe you're, it doesn't really translate well in reverse. So after a newbie, I use this differently. I use this deck differently. I wouldn't use it as a normal traditional tarot deck. Just saying, okay? All right. KDM, I got to go with you. That's me. No, I'll do you. Your energy. Okay, so I feel like super whimsical. I feel like you have this super free idea of what you want. Like, I got the Ten of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. So I feel like maybe you've asked where this is going. Maybe you've asked, I don't know if this is a relationship, but I don't know why I saw you like cooking though. I saw you like doing house chores, like cooking and stuff, but you were like super happy and the house was like unbelievably clean. So I don't know if that was a metaphor for something. But I do feel like you have been getting signs like intuitively about the future. And I feel like you need to believe them. I feel like there is some denial about them. Maybe it's even down to the possibility of you predicting your own future, that it's impossible. Or maybe that it's a scary future that you see. But I do feel like you need to stick to your truth because you do see the truth. You have the ability to see the truth. It's your first thought. It's your first opinion. Without fear. It's not a fear-based thing. Now, let me tell you guys a little bit about your intuition because a lot of people are like, well, how do you know exactly what your intuition is and which one is fear? Your intuition is always first and there's no feelings. Like, it's not a fear feeling. So, for example, if I have a fear of someone kidnapping my children, okay? And I'm not going, and I'm playing outside with them that day. I'm not going to, this is intuition. As long as I follow my intuition that day, nothing bad is going to happen to me or my kids. Because the universe will put me exactly where I'm supposed to be. As long as I follow my intuition, I'm getting the signs of where I'm supposed to be, so nothing bad does happen. I think you don't realize that. It's when we don't follow our intuition. We're not going to get signs that say someone is going to kidnap your child. You're not going to get that sign. You're just going to be in the right place at the right time because you have already listened to your intuition. You're not going to get fearful thoughts all day long. Go to the side of the house because your kids will get kidnapped. That's not how intuition works. Intuition does not lead you in a fear-based way. Intuition only leads you in a love-based way. Maybe you get the intuition to go play outside with your kids, or maybe one of your daughters goes, can we go paint inside instead? And you say, sure, and everybody runs inside and starts to paint. But the old you would have said, no, that's too messy, let's stay outside. And because you stayed outside, that's when the car rolled by. But if you would have listened to your intuition, which your child said, let's go paint inside, and you were like, okay, sounds like a good idea, that's your intuition, let's go. And we go inside, maybe everybody goes inside just in time for that car to go by. So that's kind of how intuition works. Intuition leads you into safe and loving place as long as you approach it with love, okay? But if you're listening to fear, that's not intuition at all, okay? Don't get those confused. All right, one more deck here. I got about, let's do 7 more minutes. We'll get past, quarter past the hour here. And if you would like a reading half off, please book now. We got about, what I just say, 7 minutes in, 7 minutes left for the half off readings. Okay, and you can find that through the link in my bio. Okie dokie. All right. Okay, Jojo, message for you. You need to do more breathing and deep breathing. You're not breathing in enough. Stop judging yourself. Did I just judge you? No, you aren't breathing in enough. You're like, am I doing this right? Now, look. Everything you do is right, but you can get lessons in coaching along the way. So this is what I just feel for some reason I have to tell you, you're not breathing deep enough. Okay, when we take in a deep breath, like we can shallow breathe, and that does not allow all the oxygen to enter our body. We want to breathe in deeply. Most of us don't breathe into our fullest capacity. So I do feel like I have to tell you that, but as well, I'm getting this judgment in reverse, and it's saying like, maybe you should say things like, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenge. Now, we are all unique. Completely. We all have our own root system that is completely unique to us. We've tried drama in this state versus, or we've crocheted, or we've painted, or maybe we are a musician, or maybe we build houses, but those are all pieces and parts of us that eventually grow up to this tree that is uniquely us. There's no two trees that are exactly alike, and there's no two people that are exactly alike. And this is how you're going to bring worth to this world. We are trapped in this society where we think money runs the world, okay? We've been tricked to use money because we said it's easier. Instead of just saying, well, what do you have to offer? I really would like one of your pigs, but I have all of these things to offer. Is anything worth that to you to trade? Now, we've been duped to think, okay, well, if you hold this paper and then he holds that paper, then he doesn't necessarily have to take your pig, but he might be able to trade that for something else that he needs from another person. And by doing that, we kind of made ourselves smaller and smaller. Well, I don't need as many skills because we value this paper. And you guys know it's not based off gold, so it's just fucking paper right now. It's just a facade. It's just a way to track what you spend so that every single time money is exchanged, money can be taken away from you. So just let's put the power back in the hands of the people. And by doing this is we have to allow ourselves the time to grow and expand and develop all of our creative avenues and our passive income avenues. Like, why did we go to school and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to be a dental hygienist and do someone needs? What if they need your ability to paint? What if they need your ability to be a clown at their kids' party on the weekend? So we have to be okay with leaving this 9-to-5 grind of I'm only one thing and realizing that we are multifaceted, that we have so many different things to offer. And if you don't think that, it's because you don't know yourself yet, that those parts of you are hidden in your shadows, in the shadows of, maybe you were a very vocal kid and your parents didn't like loud kid. So they hushed you and hushed you and hushed you. You know, they didn't realize that that would be, you know, actually useful to you in your adulthood. They didn't care. They just wanted it to be quiet then. All right. So we have to realize where we've forgot who we were. We just forgot who we were. All right. All right, guys. I got 3 minutes left on here. Pam. What does Pam need to know? Pam needs to know Pam's purpose. Pam, you don't know your purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Say that every day. I know what I'm here to do. Say it as a positive affirmation. You're welcome, Jojo. Say it as a positive affirmation. And what will happen is you will start to pay more attention to the things around you. Okay? And those opportunities will open up. And remember, our purpose is not one thing. We are not one thing. Okay? Our purpose, part of our purpose could have been keeping that little kid from getting too far from their parents after we noticed they were running and we stopped them. Hi, are you with your family? Maybe that was our purpose just for that day. You know, there was one time I was headed to Legoland and we were so late and I couldn't figure out why we couldn't get out of the damn house. And then I find myself riding alongside someone and his wife, an old man and his wife, and they had their RV and they had a big thing of keys outside the RV. Like they would have lost their keys was sticking outside the RV as they're driving 65 miles an hour. So I rolled down my window and did some type of like something with my hands and keys are in your door and they pulled over. But like, what if I wasn't there? What if that was my purpose that day? Because I followed my intuition. So if you haven't found your purpose, guys, a North Node reading. This is your purpose. This is your true life purpose. This is how I knew where I'm supposed to be in my life. Now, a North Node reading is going to do this for you. You give me your birth date, time, and place. I need all that information because it's strategic. Not only am I going to tell you your birth, like your destiny is an energy. So for example, I have an Aries in my 6th house, which means I have a complete opposite 180 degrees straight line. On the other side is Libra in my 12th house. So I'll be able to tell you what your comfort zone is, the things you're good at, the things that you grew up doing. And then I'm telling you where you're going to take them in life. It's a balancing act that you have to do. And just know that your destiny, your true North Node is not typically comfortable. It's new. And you're bringing some of the stuff that you're already really good at with you, but it's in a new area of your life. It's in a different area. And it's like, it just clicks and it feels good. And it's in an area where whatever you put into it, you get out of it. It's a very law of attraction-y. Okay. But the reading will also tell you that if you're sitting in your comfort zone, like, oh, let's just say, okay, so the 12th house is very spiritual, shaman-like, healers, and Libra is very we, collective energy in the ethers. So if I was not on here, if I was not live and I was a medium who sat back and did work behind the scenes, that's me living in my past life. In order to live in my true life purpose today, I have to take that energy and bring it into this Aries energy, into work, daily health and work and a healthy mentality and mental health and stuff like that. So that is where, I don't think exactly mental health is in there, but like your health, overall health, your routines, the routines that you create to establish healthy, clear mentality, things like that. Okay. So let me explain to you how you get your readings. So I work through a company, Snipfeed, and they validate who I am. And I do this because there's so many scammers out there. So what happens is you put your email in there and I'll do the reading, and it takes me about 2 to 3 days to do the reading. Depends on how the workload that I have. And then you'll get an email back from Snipfeed. If you put your phone number in there, you should get a message on your phone. Then you can open it up and it'll take you right to Snipfeed, where all of your readings are always stored in that Snipfeed like account if you create one with an email address. Okay, so thank you so much for being here today, guys. Oh, hello, Lois. Hello, Lois. I just saw you in here and I'm headed out, my love. Hopefully we can chat on the sides. Laugh a little bit more today, Lois. I got humor in reverse when I said your name flew out of my lap, so maybe you choose to focus on the lighter side of life today, my love. Okay? Don't take things too seriously. Be good to yourself today, okay? Clear your mind just for you. All right, guys, I really, really do appreciate you today with the boxes. I'm going to return that shipping to 3 of you who I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed at, but, shit happens, so whatever. And, I will be back next week. And I look forward to seeing you guys. So thank you so much for being here. And you love my vibe. I love your vibe. It's probably the coffee, guys. I'm not joking. So I detoxed for 3 days. I had no foods for 3 days. I did drink organic juiced vegetables and fruit because I'm nursing still. I did drink 400 calories each day. Okay. Hi, Laurel. You're off to bed. Thank you. And so for 3 days I detoxed. And so today is the first day, and I decided that I cannot do anything the same as I did before if I want to be healthier, if I want to lose weight, if I want to be more energetic. I cannot eat the foods that I was eating before. So I vouched to change my diet. And I know it still has caffeine in it, but it doesn't have as much. It has half the amount of caffeine. So I had 1 cup of this mushroom, and it tasted so good. It tasted so much better than my Folgers coffee. It really did. So this is right on Amazon. I didn't put an affiliate link, but you can look it up if you want. Top shelf mushroom coffee. There's not too many, actually. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't have to wait. Don't worry about the shipping. You're okay getting some extra stuff too. Okay, awesome. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Who else? Is anybody else on here that purchased? I want to see who else. Okay. All right. I'll make it worth it. We're going to do those readings for you guys. We'll get back to you. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.